You aren't your father. Johnny, you have a conscience, and I know that. You stayed with Lulu because she needed you, and if you didn't care about her, you would be off on a beach in South America somewhere.
You know how she is?
I will find out for you. But you have to tell me what happened with Logan. And I promise you I will plead you out on self-defense. Then there's a chance that my children won't get hurt. Do you know that your father threatened my daughter when I held you in jail for one night? Can you imagine what will happen if you go through with this trial and you lose? I know you have a heart, Johnny. You just have to use it.
My father has to be stopped.
John, you don't say another word. This woman is trying to entrap you. You're coercing a confession from my client, Miss Davis, is a breach of ethics. Should I report you to my friends on the state bar?
You know what? Go ahead and do that. And while you're at it, why don't you take a picture of your granddaughter? Molly, remember her? Because your client is threatening her sister's life, and I have every reason to believe she'll be next.
The terms were clear. I explained exactly what I needed and why.
And I explained to you exactly why I can't do that. It won't work. They'll fire me, they'll put somebody else in to prosecute him, it'll end up in jail, and my daughter might end up dead. Confess. He needs to confess, and I'll plead him out at self-defense.
Miss Davis, you're a great lawyer and a good DA. But as my son says, you don't know when you personally should stop and the law starts.
Then stop looking at me like the DA and start thinking about me as a parent, as a mother.
All right. Then let's just get this clear, huh? You are willing to risk your own precious children to force a confession? Shame on you.
Oh. Who came into my office telling me that Anthony's falling apart, talking about how dangerous he is. You and I both know that a confession as part of a plea bargain is a reasonable compromise.
Your children are safe for the moment. But had you forced a confession from John, it would be an entirely different story. I told you that Anthony will not compromise when it comes to his kid. Free him. It is the best way to save your children. It's the best way to save all of us.
Trevor, there's no way that I can do that.
I suggest you find one. I don't want my granddaughter caught up in this any more than you do.
You gotta stop my father.
John, I can't. You go to prison, all hell is going to break loose. Anthony will personally target anyone he remotely holds responsible, starting with Claudia. Then God knows who else.
So what do we do?
We do everything we can to exonerate you, no matter how many laws or legs we break. Once you're out of here, we'll do damage control, but now we gotta focus on getting you free. It's your only chance to save your sister and Lulu. We're in the middle of a meet-up.
Wait, Johnny's got nothing to say. He's gonna want to hear what I have to say.
Well, look, every time I came to you for help, you turned me down. You wouldn't even contact anybody in his behalf. So don't bother him now.
I just came back from seeing Lulu. She's coherent. She's in a private room, not a ward. She's in no straitjackets, anything like that, but she's as fragile as I've ever seen her.
Someone's gotta tell her I'm okay.
I had to stop Baldwin from attacking her because he wants her to testify against you. Now that's what I'm here for, okay? You need to tell your lawyer she cannot get on that stand, because I'm telling you from what I saw today, she'll have a breakdown if she's forced to testify.
Take it from here.
I saw Lulu today. She's not doing very good. She needs your help.
Anything she wants. Lulu is all I care about.
She isn't strong enough to testify.
My lawyers won't be calling her.
The prosecution will. Scott Baldwin will have to rip her apart on that stand. He thinks Logan would still be alive if not for her.
I'll have my lawyers block the subpoena.
There's only one way to stop that prosecution. If you love Lulu and you want to save her, You confess.
Have we heard from Federico's people yet?
All of this money belongs to...
How many times do I have to tell you, Spinelli? I'm asking you to do the right thing. Admit you killed Logan Hayes.
I'm innocent.
My sister sacrificed everything, including her own sanity, for you. Now you won't even admit what you've done?
If I confess, Lulu will only get worse.
Son of a bitch! The only way to save Lulu is to get out of her life. Don't make her pay for what you've done.
Get the hell away from my brother, or I swear I will have your badge.
If you love my sister, you'll confess.
If you love your sister, you'll do whatever you can to save John.